days ago when you were dancing and you almost broke your goddamn knee. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for all the technical difficulties. Brother Darkness is a little bit of a fucking idiot, but Cuddles is here to save the day. We have a special guest, Big Jim, Lomo. Welcome to Cuddle Season live stream. Y'all gotta talk so I can make sure I can hear you. That's how it works.
Hey, Big Jim's here.
Lomo here.
Oh yeah, thank you for coming.
Glad to be here, Cuddles. Thanks for having us on.
All right. Also, special shout out to Molly Mall 25 for once again getting Brother Darkness black, crispity, crunchy, chocolatey, fucking ass out the hole. All right. So once again, we're starting off with Cuddle Season live stream. I'm a little bright right now because I'm a fucking bear, not a wolf. All right. So I heard y'all had a new story for us tonight. Would you like to elaborate on this fun story?
Yeah, a little story. It involves Lomo over here, and it's called Squirm, and it's not a story. It's the truth.
Oh shit! So this is a real life event that happened in your lives?
Oh yeah, Lomo can be a little. You know what I'm saying?
I know. Hey, bro. I know what the fuck you mean. I do, bro. I get it, bro. I get it. How long have y'all been together?
Oh my God, half a century almost.
Good Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. A little cuddle song for you right there. All right. So we don't have the full force of everybody back. But hey, fuck them. All right, let's hear about this story. Today's let me start it up for you. Tonight's story is a chilling tale of true events. Wigglies and tinglies everywhere. Introducing Worm.
Well, this story is about the year about 1989. We from the country in Louisiana, and we decided to go fishing down on the Ouachita River with a buddy of mine. And he hung it to something out there in the middle of that river. It's a huge river. And got it in, and it wound up being an eel, which is got teeth in it like a tiger or something, man. And he didn't want to lose that 2-cent hook. So he got down and got that thing by the mouth, and you can see how Lomo's thinking about it now. And he got that thing by the mouth and got down and got that hook off between all those teeth and got it out of it.
What the hell?
Yeah, he didn't believe in spending a penny.
Even for me, that's too fucking much, man.
Yeah, I'll just cut the line and let it go.
Fuck yeah, I'll be like, snip, snip, bitch. Out. We're done.
But undoubtedly, it made an imprint on Lomo here because we went home that night, and if you're a horror buff, you should remember that movie called Squirm about those bloodworms out in the far northeast. They fish with bloodworms, and those things actually got teeth and they bite you. And it was about a rural town that was selling them, and a storm came through, and the electricity, the lines broke and was electrocuting the ground. That makes worms come to the top. So they were coming to the top and coming into people's houses, and eating them alive. And Lomo was trying to look at it because, I mean, can you imagine thousands, millions of worms with teeth crawling after you?
No, I don't want to.
Squirt, squirt, squirt. And so we were looking at it, and Lomo was having all kind of palpitations and stuff, and it was getting to her. I could tell.
Hold on. Real quick. What was the word you said?
Palpitations. You know
Yeah, that's gold. That's gold. Oh, I'm sorry. Continue.
And so she was having a hard time. They was just thinking about. She looked at the movie, and then she was thinking about that eel, and it was on her nerves. And so we went to bed that night. And so in the middle of the night, all of a sudden, I heard screaming over there close to me, and she jumped up in the bed, and she was leaping across the bed. I mean, this is a full big king size bed. She was leaping the whole bed and jumping on top of the dresser and screaming, "They all help me! Somebody get them off! They all help me! Save the kids! They're getting me!"
She said, "Save the kids."
And let me tell you, hey, her eyes were not open. So I guess she was still asleep, and they were getting her, but she was screaming and yelling and jumping all over the place, and I was trying to grab her and keep her from jumping out the window. And so I grabbed her, and I shook her, and her eyes were still closed. She was going, get her out. Oh my God, man, get him off the kids, baby. She was grabbing the cover and stuff and throwing it off the bed on the floor. And I started slapping her a little like on TV, like, hey, wake up. Tell them what happened after you finally woke up.
I saw her laughing.
Just like that.
How have I never heard the story before?
Why was he hitting me? And then he told me, I started laughing.
So Lomo, you have no idea what happened?
No, I didn't know.
Were you doing any drugs at that time?
Hell no.
Just checking.
Maybe a beer. But let me tell you, the funny thing about it is that when we looked on her arms and stuff, and she had little red bites, looks like all over her arms and stuff.
What?
So we took her to the hospital. I took her to the hospital, and they started checking it out. And they said it looked like she had been bit by something all over her arms and body. And I had to leave her there that night.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's what man, let me tell you. When a movie's right, it can creep into reality, and it can be a part of reality. Because when I got back that morning, the doctor called me in, and he said, "Hey, Big Jim, I got something to tell you." He said, "It's no marks on her arms and anything anymore. They just disappeared." And he looked at me and go like, "What's that on you?" I had those same red marks on me, like something had been biting on me.
What the hell?
So let me tell you, there's a thin line between reality and that other side.
Oh, that's creepy. Hold on. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. Brother Doc just wants to know, why in the hell hasn't he heard the story before?
I don't talk about it.
She's still scared.
I don't look at squirm. I don't look at roaches, big roaches. I don't look at snakes.
How about the movie Slither? Have you seen that?
No.
Every time I turn it on.
No.
Anaconda? Oh yeah, that's a big ass snake. I thought you said Congo.
I be coming in the living room and he having on big old snakes, and then I do this and walk out.
Hold on, real quick. Brother Darkness says he remembers when y'all were kids, he was a kid and all that shit, that y'all were having get together, partying, drinking, doing what adults do, and somebody threw a fake snake on you on the chair, and you fell off the chair. Do you remember that?
Yeah, she looked like she was doing the South Dallas drop when she hit that floor, cause she thought it was for real.
Mr. Big Jim, could you show us the South Dallas drop, please?
Well, she was kind of, you break it down a little bit, and you shake it a little bit, and you just take it on down to the floor. Well, let me tell you, I think she went through the floor. She dropped it through Dallas and hit Houston.
Okay, real quick, Lomo, could you show us your version of the Dallas drop?
No.
Brother Darkness is saying something.
Now.
Brother Darkness says, Lomo, do you remember a couple holidays ago when you were dancing and you almost broke your goddamn knee?
Look at here, y'all. Boom.
That was.
I'm sorry, I'm crying. It's fucking crazy. Brother Darkness, he has to come in for a second.
It's like it was a wood floor that broke the fall. Cause I mean, she flopped. It was just like pop.
I had to show y'all. I'm crying. Look. Yo, out of control, man. Oh my god. By the way, we have that footage. If anybody wants to see that, that's coming out in December. It's a family video that I have downloaded, and while I'm practicing editing, that's my big project for the holidays. It's a gift to everybody in the family. It might be released, it might not, but I guarantee you, when I get those editing skills good, that video is that's going to be in a lot of different scenes. Just be ready for that. Oh my god, that was crazy.
I'll tell you something though. Lomo is flexible and fast when she wants to. That woman's like a gazelle. I remember vividly with us. We were fishing one day, and we heard somebody ran into the back of our car. She was 8 months pregnant. This woman ran up a hill, jumped over a 4-foot barbed wire fence, pregnant. Jumped over the fence, one stride. It was, come get dog that here. I'm like, oh my god! I was in shock watching, seeing her jump that fence.
Was that with me? Was I the kid?
I was pregnant with you.
It was you, bro.
Liz, I told you. You see why I'm fucked up, right? All that athletic shit. I told you the stories. Y'all are crazy. So the swarm thing or whatever. Did you add on to the part where you're talking about the bites, or is that real too?
That is so true. So when you look at these horror movies, you don't know where they're coming from. So when I'm telling you these stories, there's so much true to life in those stories.
So that last story you told when you killed your whole family, is that true?
You know what?
Right, Liz?
It wasn't, because we did an enactment to scare the parents off of Lomo and her friend, and undoubtedly it worked. You forgot you were part of it. That darkness was.
Oh yeah, that's a story. Yeah, when he was. Okay. I kind of remember this. We were young, and it was Ketchup, right?
Ketchup.
And then she was coming in the house, and he said, "Y'all play dead, lay on the floor, put ketchup on the. I don't know, we're kids, we just don't care about food. Like, put ketchup on us." And we took ketchup on us. We laid on the floor and ketchup and shit. And then tell the rest what happened.
Yeah, and all y'all had on white t-shirts. I did too, so I had some, and I put some ketchup on a big giant butcher knife, and I stood in front of the picture window so they could see it. And I'm like, I told you don't do it again. You're gonna pay. And I tell you, Big Bad Bertha did jump out of that car before it stopped moving, and that woman ran home.
Is that for real?
It's for real.
Lomo, is that for real? Hey, her face ain't something different.
She ran.
That's crazy. Oh, that was a good story.
When I say she was moving, you wasn't gonna catch that woman.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all see why I'm a little different from most folks. I didn't have a normal childhood. My mom's an athlete. She could jump over hills supposedly, and when she's asleep, she can jump on top of dressers. I didn't know. My dad has fantasies about killing his whole family.
Yeah,
what the fuck?
She can clear 4 foot easy without touching anything.
Yeah, crazy as hell.
You must have forgot about you when we were fishing right off that Washington River, and it's full of alligators that's 14, 20 foot long, and you decided to mimic me fishing and got a stick and went wading out in it.
Me?
We picked the fish, and I had to get out there real quick and grab you before something grabbed you.
How old was I? I don't remember that.
As Lomo, talk to us about it.
Yeah, it happened. Actually, you came on my side, and your daddy was on the right side of me, and I with the stick, right? And I said, "Oh, he gonna stop," but you kept on walking. Your daddy had to run on the other side of me in the grab gas because I was in shock.
I had to save everybody all the time.
So Liz, let me tell you, there's been quite a few times, or everybody else listening, all the family here, there's been quite a few times I almost died as a kid, where before I knew I was almost dead, and then when I actually almost killed myself plenty of times by myself. But that's a whole nother subject. And then recently it's been Liz, but we won't talk about that either.
Well, you almost gave me a heart attack one time. I took you to the store, and I went around to open the door to get you out. You had got yourself loose, and you fell out the door when I opened it, dead onto the concrete on your head.
Liz, I told you. I had a rock in my head. That's why I'm a little different. He dropped me on my fucking head. Why y'all think I can't figure out this audio shit? Y'all get it now? My memory don't let me. It don't let me.
Come back with you. And I was so mad when he told me what it was, and I just got a switch and started beating his ass.
Who did?
And if you believe that one, it took 2 hours because I took you to the doctor, the hospital, and was about to have a coronary because that rock was sticking there, and I thought it was your brain sticking out of your head. And the doctor said, calm down, sir. That's just a little pebble stuck right there. Nurse, would you bring him something to calm him down, please?
If y'all don't know, my pops is like, he's pretty exaggerated when he's like I guess you call it excitement, right? Like when shit's intense. I got some stories for y'all. When shit's really, really intense, he just hyper. Like I remember one time my brother's buddy came over and he knocked on the window, on the side window. He was like, "What window is Fred's window?" I said, "The first one." He wanted to go knock on the wrong window, and he started walking real fast. I think I knocked on the wrong window. Here comes my dad in his underwear, full strength. What the fuck going on out here? Who out here like that? It's all good. It's all good. It was good. It was a mistake. It's been a couple of times. I remember the stove caught on fire one time. He was like, hey, he said, devil, not today. He took his goddamn pants off. A lot of his stories in his underwear. In his fucking underwear. You remember how Pam on Martin was beating up that puppy thing? He was doing that to the stove with his pants.
Had a phone in it too.
Oh shit!
I asked your mom. I said, "Hey, give me your towel over there and wet it up." She said, "I ain't gonna burn my good towel."
That sounds right too. All of it's accurate. Oh shit, y'all out of control, man.
So think we telling a story. No, it's true. It's so much truth in it. It's so much truth in
Liz
it.
said she dying, and then we gotta go take her to the hospital. Fuck.
Hey, just get that bottle of that good stuff in there and let her take a swig. Let's bring it back.
Hell no, I ain't trying to deal with that. Nope, not me, sir.
Oh, and sometimes you need to talk to your aunties too. You heard you know your auntie is the one that stays in Luston.
Oh, Margaret.
Yes, because when danger comes at me, I everybody's got that was that fight or flight response. Mine is always the fight. I ain't running.
I've seen you. That's for real.
I ain't running.
He's not running.
And your auntie jumped out on me in the dark when I was a kid. She jumped off behind a truck trying to scare me. And before I knew it, I had hit her. And they had to take her to the doctor because I almost knocked the eye out.
Hey, that's also true. I remember as a fucking kid, we was fucking around trying to scare you. He almost knocked my ass out. He was like, boy, let me tell you. He said, boy, let me tell you a story about your auntie. And that's the story he told me. I ain't never scared that man since. Not like that. I scared him like almost killing himself and shit, but nothing like that.
Yeah, and I'm going to tell you the story about the pack of wild wolves and wild dogs, about 30 of them that attacked us when we was down in the swamp in Louisiana, and everybody else ran, and I turned around and went back. I went at them.
You chased. Okay. Hold on. You chased a pack of wild wolf down, nigga. If you don't get up,
Hey, it's the truth. I got people to tell you, because it was about 8 to 10 of us boys, and man, they came down off the hill, coming down toward the water. Right, we was down in the swamp, about 2 or 3 miles down in the swamp, and they came down. They went to running and screaming. I turned around and ran at them, and went, boy, man, they said, and they turned around and ran back up that hill. And don't come back here again.
Hey, everybody that's in the chat,
don't play.
Everybody that's in the chat that's still listening right now, if you still hearing or you can hear anything, if y'all want him, if y'all might believe him, you might not. I need y'all to say, do you want this confirmed? He said he knows some people he can talk to. Put in the chat if you want this confirmed. I need this confirmed story, and we need to make a phone call. Not today, but one day.
Hey, I will get them on there and they'll tell you like, Big Jim don't run. You know, I was blessed with, like, just be honest, superhuman strength all my life coming up, and my neighbors, my cousins and stuff were not allowed to play with me because they said I'd hurt them.
I can believe that. That explains me. I had a lot of anger issues, guys. I still do. I have a hole in the wall to prove it. I had two. TJ and Liz both said they would like this story confirmed, so we will be returning. Yeah, we need 2 confirms. We will be returning to confirm this story.
Yeah. Well, you know I can be a scary person. I know you remember my weight room in there, and you used to see me bench 400 pounds without a spotter.
It was pretty crazy back then. Oh, that's a third confirm. Agreed. So we need that story. We need one of your friends to give you a call, and we have a talk with them. And
y'all don't know the things I've seen. You wait till I tell you the story about that Black Bayou thing creature.
Nope.
That came up at me and my buddy.
I know that story. I know the Wolfman story. Yeah, we used to tell these stories. When the power go out, we was different. The power go out, we didn't freak out or nothing like the storm knock it out. We get candles and we tell stories. We tell scary stories and shit. And that shit used to be cool, man. Good old times. Y'all from Louisiana, so I'm pretty sure there's a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, there's some boy. Hold on, man. Y'all think this is a joke, man? This Bayou stuff, man? It's not a joke, man.
No, it ain't.
It's crazy. I'm pretty sure we got some kind of curse on us. I think the Babadook something is involved in some shit. But I'll tell you right now, there's so many things out there in the Bayou that you might not know about. You think everything's normal and ain't crazy. Well, let me tell you something, boy. Out there in the bayou. It's very, very real out there. Hi, everybody. How you doing?
Mm-hmm.
You didn't
Well,
expect to see me today, did you?
we're glad to see you.
Oh, yeah, you got to. I put a spell on you.
Mm-hmm. Let me tell you, I tell you, I walked around. I had my black cat bone in my pocket all the time. At 6 years old, I used to walk to Sunday school through the swamp bottom, where it was known that it was a wild man. And I tell you, I went every Sunday by myself, 2 miles with something following me through them woods. And it would run when I ran, and if I stopped, it stopped. And I continued to go to Sunday school. It didn't get me. I'm here.
That's not okay with me. That is crazy. I would have. No, I've seen some shit too, though, but that's crazy, man. That is crazy. Hold on. Melly Mouse says, y'all from Louisiana, every time I go back home, I always make sure I never stop in the state. He said, he said, I don't eat nobody's spaghetti. Oh, no, not at all.
Yeah, boy, you get a spotter put in your dumpling, you be in love with somebody you ain't never met before.
Oh, yeah, I'm telling you, that spell with the popsicle still works. Ask Liz.
Hey, yes, it will.
But I can't tell you, I'm not here to divulge that information.
Yeah, protect the innocent. The name will change to protect the innocent.
Oh, yeah. Well, Lomo, Big Jim, I highly appreciate you coming by the stream and sharing some of your stories with us. Would y'all like to come again sometime and share some stories?
Oh, anytime. I got a million of them. There's a reason why this is white. It's been white for a long time. I had to tell you about it.
Oh, Lord. We do have some more stories coming up. We have some more Cuddle seasons in the makings right now as we speak. And you will see Lomo and Big Jim again. So anybody, before we go, do y'all have any questions you want to ask them before we go? Marlon Mel said, please do come back. Hashtag legends.
All right.
Do anybody got any questions before we go? Or just want to say goodbye and thanks for coming? Liz probably passed out and crying. Her face is probably red as an apple.
I got one about that too.
Oh, Lordy Lord. I think everybody's good. We didn't have that many people tonight, but hey, this is fun as hell. Liz said it was nice seeing you guys. Thanks, and cannot wait to see y'all again from Mile to Mile. Thank y'all for right. Thank y'all so much, y'all, for coming to this random ass stream. I might come back later play some games. I might not. You don't know. Spell on you. Liz, I see you in your dreams, Liz. You'll see me later. All right,
She
y'all.
might. Oh.
Oh, Lord. Y'all crazy over there. Well, thanks for everybody sticking around to the very, very end. It's only 3 people, and these are very important people, so thank you for being here. I will see y'all next time. If you're not good at anything, try everything. Love your haters. You know the words? Roll with love. I will see y'all in the next episode of Cuddle Season Live. What you say, Cuddles? All right, you crazy little fucking bear.
Love you, Cuddles.
Get the fuck off my couch.